What the hell were you doing in there, Avon? Lydon is not a man to annoy, and you were winding him up like a spring.
Really? I thought it went rather well.
What?
I was being ironic.
Saying I was being ironic is not a universal get-out.
It works for me. Why are we going outside again?
We have to go outside to gain entry to the north wing.
For a supposed fortification, that's insane.
Maybe, but I didn't build the place.
I know that. But who did?
The natives, presumably.
There's indigenous life on this planet?
Oh, yes, there's life. It's just that none of it is intelligent enough to have actually built this. At least...
Not anymore.
Exactly. This castle is a leftover. A piece of a civilization that's come and gone. All intelligent life came from Earth. Isn't that what they say?
I've heard it said.
That the galaxy's littered with relics. All sorts of things which prove that there was life on many different worlds long before there was on Earth.
What are you saying?
It's like the human race turned up too late. The party's over, and whoever threw it has long since gone. Do you ever feel that? Avon, do you ever get that feeling?
What?
The feeling that we are alone.
Oh, no, Elise. That's one feeling I never get.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Don't lie.
Do you hear it?
Hear what?
It's getting dark.
It's a clear night. Look at all the stars. Are those the clouds of Magellan?
I wouldn't know. Anyway, you were going to show me around.
Yes.
Then show me.
We have visual. Section leader, stand by. Madam President, is it him?
Oh, yes, Major. That's him.
Subject's identity confirmed.
Target subject is now entering building on northern side.
Maintain position, section leader, and await further orders. Out. He looks pretty good for a man who, by all rights, should be dead.
Yes.
That's if he was on Gouda Prime at all.
Oh, he was there all right.
How do you know?
He couldn't have been anywhere else. They found his ship. They found the bodies of known associates. They even found a trail of Iron Guard corpses leading from the bunker to the outside.
The Iron Guard? The President's personal security force? What were they doing on active service?
It was a secret oral-only operation. It seems Central Security felt that only the Iron Guard could be trusted to complete the strike successfully, and with total discretion.
But obviously they couldn't. Not one of Central's finest moments, then, letting a main man get away like that.
No, Brecht. Avon was not the man they were after. The actual target in question was another terrorist, Rog Blake.
Blake? But wasn't he supposed to have died on Jevron?
Yes, that was the unofficial announcement. But then some years later it was discovered that an error had been made. That's why Central Security were called in. Martyrs are bad enough, but martyrs that come back from the dead? As I'm sure you can imagine, it was all rather embarrassing for them.
So what were Avon and his crew doing there?
I don't know. In fact, it was only after the Civil War, when Central Security staff were being interrogated, that any details of the operation came to light.
All of Avon's crew were killed, though, weren't they?
Oh, yes. In fact, the forensic reports still exist. Everyone was accounted for. Everyone, that is, except Avon.
Target has exited north wing and is now returning to south.
Thank you, section leader.
Oh. Avon? Elise? Make yourselves comfortable.
Hello, Avon. I'm afraid Elise didn't introduce us properly early on.
Didn't she?
No, my name's Kelso. People call me Slim.
Hoodoo, the blind.
Hey? What are you inferring?
I'm not inferring anything. I'm implying. You're the one who is inferring.
Could you say that again?
Yes.
Sit down, Kelso. Keep your brains warm.
What's this plan, then? It must be profitable. You're paying me enough.
Gold, Avon.
What about it?
That's what we intend to get. Gold and lots of it.
You're not going to attack that high-security vessel from Xerox, are you? I can tell you now it's not worth it.
Oh, why is that, Avon?
Because it doesn't carry gold at all. It carries...
Fresh fruit, I know that. This planet's got nothing to do with Xerox gold.
Well, that's the only gold-producing planet left.
This isn't a planet. It's an asteroid.
I thought all other gold reserves had been mined out.
So did the Federation until recently.
I see. And how will your acquisition of vast personal wealth assist the revolution, to which we are all so diligently fighting?
We're going to buy a planet, establish its independence and declare it open.
Oh, yes. That will do the cause no end of good.
Go on, Leiden.
PZ-337. It's a free-floating asteroid located on the outer edge of the 9th sector.
That's way outside Federation frontiers.
Yeah. And that's why they're keen to keep the whole operation very hush-hush.
How did you get to know about it?
Oh, well, that would be telling.
Yes, it would. How did you get to know about it?
The Federation have set up an automated mining complex.
And you want to attack it?
Yes.
Well, now, how do you propose to do that?
The Federation are relying mainly on secrecy to protect their investment. But that doesn't mean the complex is undefended.
Naturally.
The pressure dome that houses the mining complex is protected by a force field. And there's no way that we can land a ship near the dome without being detected.
You said the mining was automated. Does that mean there's no Federation personnel present?
There's a small team of engineers there to monitor equipment and also a token security force. But nothing we can't handle.
I admire your optimism.
If we can't land a ship, how are we going to get into the base?
We can land a ship, but touchdown will have to be a considerable distance from the complex.
How far exactly?
26 miles.
We then walk to the base in pressure suits?
Yeah.
We walk 26 miles in an airless, low-gravity environment?
You've got it. Now, the force wall is made up of a series of overlapping energy squares. Avon, if you collapse one of these with a low-energy probe, you'll then be able to get to work on the access chamber door.
I'm glad my talents are not being wasted. Villa could have done this.
Yeah. If it wasn't for the fact that he's dead, I would have asked him. You're our second choice.
Have we got plans of the layout of the base?
Yeah, that's all sorted.
Why don't we just attack the transport shuttle when it leaves with the next gold shipment?
Oh, that won't work, I'm afraid.
Why not?
I imagine it's because the gold has undergone a subneutronic overlap shift.
What does that mean?
It means that the Federation have a processor that alters the gold's atomic structure and turns it black. I've been down this road before.
Also, we have no idea when the pickups take place. If we want the gold, this is the only plan that's going to work. What do you think?
Well, I don't know. It's a bit risky.
Bit risky. It's suicidal. To walk 26 miles, you'll need more oxygen than any suit could provide.
We carry extra cylinders.
We carry extra. The more we carry, the longer it'll take to walk. It'll get exponentially more dangerous every time you try to make it safer.
You got a better idea?
I couldn't have come up with one much worse.
You got a better plan?
Yes. Shoot Kelso.
That's your plan?
It's better than yours.
You.
I think we should call it a night and get some sleep.
Well, it's only 8:30.
Shut up, Kelso.
Avon?
Why not?
What Avon doesn't realise is his pissing people off makes them want to kill him.
Leiden, do I look slimmer to you?
No.
Do you really think Leiden's plan is unworkable?
Utterly.
You despise him, don't you?
Well, if I gave him any thought, I probably would.
Why?
He's a killer.
So are you.
I've killed.
There's a difference.
I think so.
He was prepared to like you. He wanted to be your friend.
Well, sometimes one's friends can be a greater liability than one's enemies.
So you're going to leave us then?
No. I believe I can devise a plan which will work, with a little help from Aurak.
Your supercomputer. You brought it with you?
It's aboard my ship.
What do you call your ship?
My ship.
What do you call it?
My ship. Are you coming?
Yes.